Hi, I'm gonna give you 3 updates today. Last month, I launched an initiative. I explained to you that over here in Spain, we don't really have strong animal laws. So this means that all these cases of animal abuse that you see and all these atrocities very often go unpunished. Recently, they've started to change the laws, and they have started to apply some sanctions, but it's a very long process. And in this country, you have a very long, very slow justice system. So that means that you may launch a case today, and then you may not have a resolution for 3 or 4 years. So somebody asked me just yesterday to give an update on how our legal efforts were going. I have to tell you that they're going well, but they're going very slow. We got a brilliant lawyer on board, a young, energetic, idealistic, and hungry lawyer. His name is Carlos. He specializes on animal cases. He himself is a great animal lover. He adopted 2 dogs from a pound. He is a foster home, so he's someone that really lives and breathes the cause. So he's been charged in order to lead the efforts of assembling a team. We have 2 other lawyers, and we have 1 investigator, a detective, someone that goes there and just looks for proofs, and we are starting we're starting some cases. As I say, the process is slow. You have to have before setting up a team like this, you have to empower them to act on your behalf, and it's a complicated issue. We're dealing with it with notaries. It's a complex and a slow issue, but I think we're moving forward. Also, because of the nature of the justice system, that means that you cannot just launch a case and announce it, because if you do, then the courts will hold it against you because you're trying to influence public opinion. So at the moment, we're dealing with a case in the north of Spain, a dog that has been chained there for years, and that time after time the police goes there and they say that the dog is doing fine. It's just a little bit dirty, but he's doing fine. We don't think he's doing fine at all, so we have started legal proceedings against those people. Just today, we were told that someone we knew, a client of the hospital, arrived to her home yesterday only to find her dog hanged in the kitchen. Someone entered the home and put the poor dog, put a rope around him and hang him from the light bulb. Something really horrible. So we were just told of this today. I need to talk to the owners, and I need to talk to the family, and see if they need our help. We will definitely like to help in that case. And other than that, well, a couple of other small cases, but at the moment it's just a process. You have to see the case, do a small investigation, and file legal paperwork in different areas of the country. As I say, we are starting, and it's a process, and I will be updating you as often as I can on how things are going. But bear in mind that you can't really update on cases that you are starting, because if you do and it becomes public and the courts find out, then you're in real trouble. So this is so much for our legal efforts so far. Also, a few weeks ago, we rescued a dog from a local shelter, Matt, with a severe disfigurement on his face. The nose had been eaten by a flesh-eating disease. Now Matt is doing great. We're going to have a surgery very soon that is going to reconstruct his nose completely. We have been dealing with the disease first, and then we're going to proceed to operate. But when I went to pick him up from that shelter, do you remember that I saw that the conditions were really terrible, and I vowed to help? So I had a meeting with them, and we just went through their financials. They were really terrible. They needed to figure out ways to raise more money. So we sat, we discussed. I helped them talk to their creditors, people that they owe money to. We set up payment schedules, and at the same time taught them how we do it and gave them strategies to be able to reach more people and communicate better. Well, as I said, those when you're trying to help people, it's complicated because first of all, they have to get rid of the prejudices they have. I mean, when you do something in one particular way for a long time, you might think that your way is the only way, even if that way is not working. This is what you know. So this is why you see so many institutions and so many people in severe problems, because for them it's very difficult to implement change. I made a big effort in trying to change that, and gave them clear instructions on how to change that. We've gone through their numbers, the different sources of income, and of course that resistance is there. It's not being easy. It's not being easy. You know, when you rescue animals, the easy part of everything is dealing with the actual animal, with the dog or the cat. They're so happy to receive help. Most of the time, the big difficulties here are implement changes on the human side. Either vets that don't apply the right treatment. How do you tell them? They don't want to be told, you know, especially by another vet. They want to do things their way. So going to a shelter and telling them, look, you have to change this because there is a better way, immediate negative reaction, and it's a process of negotiation. The people that have been doing this for a long time, you have to explain them that their way is not working, that maybe they have to do, you know, things differently. They have to keep accounts in a, you know, in a straight line. It's difficult. It's really difficult. And as always, you know, the big change and the big challenge here is dealing with the humans. Everyone that has done a consulting job, or anyone that is in a job that requires a level of change on behalf of people, knows how difficult it is to make people change. Imagine, I mean, if this was easy, there will be no tobacco anymore, there will be no drugs. People get stuck set in their ways, and it's very difficult to change them. Anyway, I really hope that they do, because if they do, the animals that they have under their care will experience a big improvement in their lives. You know, on my part, I'll continue talking to them. I'll continue going to meetings, using time that I don't have, and trying to make them see the need, and for them to apply strategies for change. Anyway, finally, an update on Rocky. Rocky was rescued a couple of months ago. Terrible condition as usual. He's a small Yorkie with leishmaniasis and a host of other diseases. His face was completely disfigured, the hair, I mean, complete disaster. We've been treating him, and the change is remarkable. He's doing really well. But just Friday, we found out that he has an abscess. He's got a problem here. There is an infection inside the jaw on one of the dental pieces. So this morning we did a CT scan to figure out exactly which one of the pieces is, how big is the problem, and it looks like we're gonna have to go into surgery to finally get rid of this issue. So I have prepared a quick video showing you Rocky's evolution, and you can see his marked improvement, but you can also see that there is a problem there. Is on this one or on this one? I don't remember now. But yeah, we're gonna have to go into surgery again with him in a couple of days. So here is Rocky, and look how much he's changed, but we have to go into surgery again. So Rocky is doing great, but as you can see, he needs to go into surgery. And that's the problem with this kind of cases. It's never an easy solution, you know. There's always something's happening, and you know, it's a long and difficult work. So guys, I really want to thank you for being here. Thanks for your support, and please don't forget that everything we do here can only happen if we have your support, if we count on your help. So please, if you can, consider becoming one of our sponsors. A few months ago, I set up a Patreon page. There's a link here. You can go there, select the level of support that you can give us on a monthly basis. It doesn't have to be much, but every little helps. So please, if you can, just click here and join us on Patreon. Thank you.